Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well and prepare yourself. I am going to be decluttering and purging today, and I've been wanting to do this for pretty much the whole of January. I've wanted to go through my plants and declutter them, but every time I look at them, there are kind of memories attached. Some were gifts, so it makes it very difficult to get rid of plants like that. But I'm going to talk you through, I'm going to show you the plants, and I've got one plant that I think might surprise you all that I'm getting rid of, and I'm going to save that till the very end. But yeah, I'm going to talk you through why I'm getting rid of them and where I kind of see myself going. I do need to do a massive declutter of all sorts of things, but I'm going to start with the plants. Since it's a plant channel, so yeah, I've got a load of things here. Some of them I will probably sell because there's nothing wrong with them, and then others I plan on just giving away or throwing away. So the first one that I'm going to show you, let's just start with the most tragic. This is the first plant. Yeah, so this is the first plant. This is a Anthurium doriaki, and I had other parts of this plant, which this one and my silver blush, I had two silver blushes and I had this doriaki, and for like one day I looked at them and they just were crawling with, I think, thrips, just white little things under the leaves crawling with it. So I treated them, and only one part of the plant kind of like did okay. Well, in hindsight, to be honest, I have just allowed this one to slowly dwindle because I didn't really like the way that it grew. Like, all the leaves kind of point upwards, so you have to kind of be above it to really appreciate it. That's just my personal preference. But yeah, this one is going directly into the dustbin. Yeah, say goodbye. And put that in there. Okay, moving on. Oh. Okay, this one was actually a gift, and it has been doing very well, although I must say it has been living in a humidity bin, hasn't been outside. It's a Spathiphyllum, the variegated one. It was a really thoughtful gift. Let me just turn. Oh, the fridge wasn't even on. I mean, the door was open. I had a feeling the door was open. I'm just going to wait for it to stop buzzing. Switched it off. I couldn't wait for it. So I don't know where I was with the Spathiphyllum, but yeah. Peace lilies. I had a peace lily when I very first started working at the store that I worked. I feel like I could have explained that in a more simple way. Yeah, so I got a job at a plant shop, and when I first started there, I did buy a Spathiphyllum, the peace lily, just the normal one. I actually bought the little Bellini, so they stay quite small. It didn't flower very often for me, but I do live in the summertime. Today is not a very good judgment of what kind of lighting I get, but in the summer I get very high light. So I've got skylights. Anyway, I digress. So I think with this one, because it was a gift, I would like to gift it to someone. So maybe I should make a little pile. So giftables over here. This is part of my Hoya Australis Lisa. I have two parts of the plant that look amazing over there. This was actually it's pretty much the bottom part, so it's the mother of all the cuttings that I took from it. It's not been doing too great. I didn't give it the best environment. I did put this in my hallway because I was just bored of looking at it, and it's in pon, and I'll probably just give this as a gift to somebody. Then I have another cutting which I am much more happy about, and I'm keen to just grow it a little longer and sell this one, so that's going to go there. Another Australis Lisa. Moving on, so I've had this, it's a Monstera Stiltobacana. It has grown, it's trailing, it's in pon. And the reason why I want to remove this from my collection is that I think to get the best results on this plant, you really want it climbing. And I don't want to have more moss poles in my home. So it's not bringing me joy. I mean, it's cute, but I don't want a whole load of little plants everywhere around my home. So this one's going, and I think I'm going to give this as a gift because I can't see why anyone would want to buy that. This is my Epipremnum, which one is it? It's the Enjoy. It's definitely more of a low light plant. Again, I don't really have low light. It's been living in my bedroom, which plants don't really do that well in there because the heating's all over the place. Like I use that room at night, and I put my heating on, so I like a warm room. Well, sometimes I'll go in there for various different times of the day, but I want it to be warm. So I think, oh, excuse me. So yeah, she is very pretty. She's a pretty little thing. We do have some damage on some of the leaves. So I do believe that this is going to be something I will give to a friend or give as a gift. So yeah, we've got quite a few giftables. I need to speed this up because I actually have a lot of plants, and I should have counted them up before I started, but I didn't. This is a cutting of my Hoya Pubicalix Splash. I took 2 very large leaves, and it has grown this kind of stem, and producing lots of new leaves as well. And I actually did this for a reason. I took this cutting because I had several people that were asking me for Pubicalix Splash. So yeah, that's the plant that I'm going to sell. This is another duplicate. So I mean, I have a lot of Hoya Pubicalix Splash. I've got 2 that I'm keeping. I'd love to try and whittle it down to just 1, but I can't. I know, I'm already breaking the rules because I said that I was going to get rid of duplicates. Yeah, I forgot to say actually, most of these plants that I'm showing you today are from my bedroom, and the lighting is at its worst in my bedroom. That's the darkest room, so I didn't really want to take you in that room and show you those guys, but the plants that are in this room I will take you round and show you which ones I might possibly be getting rid of. Okay, so next, this one is Hoya Crimson Queen, and I did this cutting because I had people that want this plant, and yeah, she's going. And then I have another one in the kitchen. Oh, but I said that I was going to take you around, so we'll do that one at the end. This I've had for the longest time. It's a Syngonium albo, and I bought this plant maybe 3 years ago. Should we say 3 years? Maybe 3 years, maybe longer actually. It did grow to quite high. It was just kind of like this one very long stem, and I chopped it up, propagated it, and tried to kind of get it to be a bit bushier, but I also just put it in a corner and pretty much forgot about it. I bought the plant because what I really wanted was a Monstera alba, and I could not afford that at the time because they were so expensive. But yeah, the leaves are gorgeous when you're taking care of this plant. She is very, very pretty. I would say that it is a bit of a thrift magnet, and I did go through a stage of having a lot of very white leaves like this. So this one, I don't know if I'm going to sell this. I think probably what I will do is take some cuttings and just see if I can regrow it. I'm tempted to cut it now and just see if I can get... Maybe I'll try and salvage this one. I'll put it to one side because I do think I have some other plants that I do need to salvage. I'm not ready to say goodbye to them, and I'll do that in a separate video. So she's going to go on the floor. Actually, no, she's going to go there. Right there. Okay. Oh, I have all of these. So I have some Anthurium, Bakary, and I do plan on... Yeah, this is... I had 2 bunches. This is the batch that looks the least healthy. I think I did a video, I can't remember the name of the video, but I will put it up, where I repotted actually the other part of this plant. Why am I saying part of the plant? There's actually about 3 plants in this pot, and I had another pot that had it had 3 plants in that pot as well. So yeah, it's looking very sickly. I'm gonna try and revive it, I think. So she's not quite ready. Okay, that's good. This is my philodendron lemon lime, one of my favorite hanging philodendrons. I've struggled. We went through a bit of a moment. I've grown this plant to quite a length, and she was gorgeous. Then I left it in the hallway in the winter, and I think it's called blight. So it got very cold, and it just never seems to bounce back from then. I am seeing a lot of new growth. Let me just get in here and show you. So yeah, that's kind of what she's looking like. And you can see, like, on leaves like this, they still have like this kind of blight situation. And it's not because I've just watered it. I do let this kind of dry out. And then some of the leaves, I did spray this down. I've sprayed it down with loads of different things, actually. I think the last thing I used was SMC because I thought it had spider mite. And then after that, it got a sachet for thrips and a sachet for spider mite after that, like several weeks after that. But yeah, the leaves are, and they're just, I don't know, but I am seeing some new leaves, some really cute new ones. And also inside, you can see that there's some little new ones just there. But yeah, I just feel like I've been struggling along with this plant for long enough now. And oh, look at this leaf. I mean, it's like, it's desperate, isn't it? It's desperate to hang out, and that is a really pretty leaf, that one. But I do believe I'm gonna just, maybe I'll chop that one little leaf off the top because that one does look cute. And then the rest I am going to throw. So yeah, I guess I can put this with the salvaged stuff for now. Okay, so 3 managed to get back. That's not good. This, I have no idea of what this is called. I thought it was a Monstera dubia, but it's not. And again, it's something that needs to grow up. I have another bit and it's growing on a plank. It's not actually growing at all. It's not doing anything. So I've got a feeling it's another plant that needs to go on a moss pole. So for that reason, it's going. Oh, we did that one quite quickly. This is a Monstera albo cutting, and the leaves are looking kind of a little bit yellowy and a little bit sickly, but I just noticed now that we do have, let me just get my hand behind that sticky mat. Yeah, we've got new growth. So now I'm confused. As I was bringing it through, I just saw that. I think I might sell it, but I think I'll just sell it at like a really cheap price, or maybe I'll give it alongside another plant. It's been treated for pests. I've tried several different types of like I've tried cow mag, I've tried giving it additional iron, I've tried a couple of different things, but like quite a weak strength because obviously it's still a baby. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it's just doing its thing. Anyway, so yeah, I think this one is also going to be a gift, or yeah, I think a gift. So I'm going to bang all of these back in here. I've actually got a box of stuff on the floor, so we're not close to the end. Oh, let's just do a very quick count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 definites. Okay, good. That is good. And let's get you in there as well. Little bundle. Okay, I'm back. So these are ones that I'm going to sell, hopefully. I'll put you there. And you. Right, now the box. This box here lives in my bedroom, and there's quite a few things in this box that I am going to purge. So yeah, let's get in here. First, I'm just going to go straight for the largest one. Alocasia. I mean, she's cute, but yeah, it's time to say goodbye. I'm over it. And to be honest, I don't think I'm an Alocasia girl. There's not many that I like. I don't like, I'm really like, oh my gosh. If you love Alocasia, then good for you. But for me, I don't particularly like them. I think maybe if I had a larger home, because the growth pattern is very much like, you know, you're not growing them on a moss pole or something, or they're not just going to like face forward. I mean, who knows, maybe one day I will get into Alocasia, but I think this particular Alocasia, I'm over it. Yeah, so I think we're going to sell this one. I'll probably stick it on Facebook. Oh, I've just noticed. This is another Alocasia. I'm saying goodbye. I'm not going to get attached to this thing. I actually grew it from a corm. I do like its leaf colour. And maybe if there was more of it, I would be more inclined to keep it. Oh, I don't know. Now I'm double thinking myself. But check out the 2 little new leaves. Oh, just dropped on the floor. Yeah, I mean, she's trying, and there's a new leaf coming. Oh my goodness. I do like this one. I mean, it is the type of plant that still kind of grows like that, and the leaves don't face forward like this. They do tend to stick upwards. Oh, I didn't show you the back of the leaf. How pretty is the back of that leaf? She's pretty. But we're downsizing and I'm going to sell it. I'm just going to do it. Okay. I hope that I can stick to this thing. But yeah, I'm also getting rid of some Hoyas. This is a Hoya. It's the Nuna Pink. It was a gift. Thank you so much for this plant. She is absolutely gorgeous, very gorgeous. Little Hoya. But I don't need to have all the Hoyas. I just need to have the right Hoyas, and a small leaved, I've got a lot of small leaved Hoyas. I don't believe I need to keep this one. I've got another Hoya. This is my Hoya Curtisii. Oh, another thing that I didn't mention was these were actually gifts. So it does make this process very difficult for me. Like, the reason why I was really struggling to do this video is because I don't know. I mean, even looking at it now, I can see what it can be, but do I need another really small leaved Hoya? I don't know if I do. And I do know that this could go to a really lovely home. And actually I do have some friends that are really into the Hoyas. So maybe another Hoya. This is Hoya Breviolata, another very small leaved Hoya. Check out the roots. I mean, it's been living in a propagation bin, so clearly enjoying life. It is an interesting leaf shape, but there's another Hoya out there that has much longer leaves. I think it's known as string bean or something like that. I can't actually remember at the moment what its name is, but that's the one that I want, and this one is not it. so that's going, and I think I actually have another plant of that over there, so I don't need to. This is a cutting, all that I managed to save from my Hoya crassipetiolata splash, which was also a gift. I will be keeping this though. So where's my keep? Yeah, we're gonna keep that because it's so pretty. Oh, I didn't really show you it. Just like, yeah, I'm keeping it. Okay, yeah, so beautiful leaf, and we've got lots of rootage, so I could actually just pot this up fairly soon. I'll stick that with these plants that I want to take care of next. Okay, there's more. This is my Hoya scindapsus. I think it's the Silbrian. I will be keeping this. It's one of my favourite plants. And I actually chopped up my main plant. I had a massive one. I chopped it up because a lot of people really wanted it, and I just felt like a good old prune would be good. I quite like it when it's fairly small. It does need more water though. So yeah, I'm keeping this. But yeah, she's really pretty. When I very first started again at working at the plant shop, this was the plant that I was looking for. We never got it in, but I was just, you know, I don't know, I was a little obsessed with this plant. I'd seen it somewhere and I just absolutely loved it, and I hunted high and low. Then I got chatting to this woman who is now a good friend of mine. We're plant friends, or just friends. We go for lunch and stuff. But she gave me a super long cutting of this plant. It's in her home, there's loads of it. So yeah, I'm keeping this baby. I'm so happy. I mean, check out the roots that are going on here. It's going to be an interesting repot, because yeah, she definitely needs to be repotted. And I actually have another Scindapsus exotica, which was living in this box. Let me sit down for a moment. Yeah, it was living in the box, and I think it was in there for about a year. I had a massive one of it, and I chopped it up and I gave parts to friends and I sold bits, and then I put mine in this bin, and the leaves kind of started going yellow, and I think it's just lack of oxygen. So yeah, I'm gonna pop them up. Spring is coming any day now. We're gonna have spring. Okay. I feel like, have I just saved more than I've given? I don't know, we can count them up again. I was hoping to get rid of about 20 plants. And this is my begonia. And I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that leaf just fell off, and it's a fairly new one. Oh, that bin is sopping wet. Yeah, we've got a couple more kind of dying leaves. We've obviously lost a lot of leaves. Let me turn it round so you can see it. We've lost a lot. So I think what I want to do with this is chop it up, grow some new roots, start again. So this one's actually going to go on the saved pile. We're going to put you there. Oh my god, and this is the bin. Look, how gross. Yeah, I'm going to be quite happy to get rid of that propagation bin. That then means I've only got one propagation bin. Very happy about that. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you around the room, and I'm just going to, yeah, I'm going to take the camera off the stand and I'll take you around the room and show you some other plants that they've got to go. Let's do this. Over here, I'm just kind of scanning the room. Firstly, I wanted to show you my Hoya Australis Lisa, the one I'm keeping. So you can see, we took a lot of cuttings, and then I have another one down there. So very happy. I'm quite happy with what I've got going on here. Oh, let me show you the Anthurium baccharies that I separated. So you've got a new leaf coming. So I have one there, another one right here, and another one that doubled itself right here. Also got some new leaves going. Anyway, yeah, back on track. Let's get back on track. So I have two pretty turtles. I've got this one, and I have the mother plant up here. So this little dude will be going. Should I take it over? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this one's going. Oh my gosh. Look how it's gonna flower like crazy. You can see these little, that white stuff. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Wow, she's gonna flower like crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of this kind of sawdust looking stuff. That is just the bedding for the predatory mites I put on it. So it's been treated. I mean, I didn't see any pests on that plant. Okay, down here, got another plant. This is a philodendron splendid on a moss pole, and I plan on selling this guy as well. I'm actually just going to leave it there for now. Sorry, backhand work. Yeah, whilst these leaves are still kind of hardening off, I just want it under here getting some light. So those are those guys. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, with the baccharies, I'm going to grow them out a little bit longer so they're a little bit bigger, and then I'll sell them. I'll probably keep one or two for myself. Well, I should just keep one. So on this side of the room, I'm fairly happy with most of these plants. I am planning on possibly Like I said, I only want a couple of moss poles in my home. I've got a Monstera albo on a moss pole. This is my Philodendron fuzzy petiole. I think I'm going to keep this one for now. That's its latest leaf. How cute is that? Epipremnum can stay. And then I've got this Splendid here, which is my main plant. There's 2 on that pole. And then I've got a little one on the side. And I think what I might do in the spring is chop this guy up and then just restart. Just start again. It grows really quickly, and yeah, it's just a good way of getting this plant out there. So I'll probably do like 1 leaf cuttings and sort that out. I'm pretty happy with everything over here. As you can see, I've got a massive Hoya Crimson Queen. So yeah, I definitely don't need more than that one. That one's actually in soil. I've got a lot of Hoya linearis. Actually, no, I have, well, yeah, I've got 3 plants. So I could possibly sell one of them. Not this one. This one's my favourite one. Love her. Yeah, so we're back in the kitchen. Yeah, we've got quite a few plants, both sides. Up here, I've got another Crimson Queen. And I do plan on selling that plant. And then I've got the Princess. I might keep the Princess, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I just counted them up. I did 20. Oh, I'm really pleased. Okay, so let's keep moving because I haven't even got to the plant that's probably going to shock you. Probably the most. I mean, yeah, I'm still in 2 minds about it. But I'll do that one last. So next is this Anthurium, which is busy pushing out a new leaf, which is fantastic. This is an Anthurium clarinervium. I rescued this plant. It was huge. It was massive. I separated the plant. I sold parts. I gave parts away. And I still have 2 parts of the plant in my home. I've got one over there and one in my bedroom. I plan on selling this one. And I mean, she's quite big. She does have a little bit of damage, but I'm gonna put it at a really, really good price. She is massive and produces big leaves. So yeah, I mean, its latest leaf actually was this one, and that's a winter leaf, and it was living in the hallway. So yeah, quite a resilient plant actually. This is the plant that I'm planning on selling because there's actually quite a few reasons. Firstly, I didn't know that the Thai Constellation, sorry I didn't tell you, it's the Monstera Thai Constellation. I bought it from the store that I worked at and I got like a really good deal for it. It did have a pest when I bought it, which is why they were reduced in the first place. It doesn't have a pest now, but it's just the watering. I don't know. I don't know. It seems that every time I water it, it's like that's too soon. And I can't quite get my head around this plant. I was planning on chopping it and propagating it, but realistically the way that it grows, I mean, look how big it is. It's massive and it really spreads itself out, and I just don't have the space for this plant. The Thai Constellation is tissue cultured, which is where the TC, they just played around with those words, but the TC actually is tissue cultured Monstera. It does have some really gorgeous leaves. I don't know if you can see the top one. Let me come back a little bit. I mean, it's a gorgeous plant. It's really stunning. It's a feature plant, most definitely, with the space that it's kind of taken. Its latest leaf is stunning. It's really gorgeous. I'll try and zoom in so that you can have a proper look. But then when you're looking at the older leaves, which has happened, I've actually lost easily 3 leaves. I had some juvenile, much smaller ones that were at the bottom, and they croaked it. They kicked the bucket, and I was getting this kind of yellowing. This yellowing is, you know, overwatered, or we've got some root rot. I can see it's also haloing here as well. The other leaves are looking fine, apart from this one where I watered it, and maybe, I don't know, I think it's a me thing. I think I haven't worked out its watering. But besides that, it is a bit of a crawler. I've tried to get it to go upwards, which it will do, but the petioles are so long that it just ends up taking up a lot of space. And when you live in a small home like mine, you need to be a lot more strategic about placement and, well, what type of plant you have and where you intend it to live. It's clearly going to get bigger, and I think there's just an abundance of this plant. Oh! Yeah, there's a lot of this plant around at the moment, and if I really feel like I miss it, I can just buy another one. But for now, put it back up actually, because it's kind of in the way. Okay, there, that's better. Yeah, I think it's just time for me to find a new home for this plant. And it's, I mean, when I'm looking at it now, it's gorgeous, but it can't live there. It looks great there, but it can't live there. It does look good there. I mean, I won't be able to open the door. There's very few spaces in my home where I can keep it. She's gotta go. It's gotta go, and it pains me. It was a plant that I really wanted, but I'm happy to just have my Monstera albo, which is growing like a beast. It's already hitting the ceiling. Well, not already hitting the ceiling, it's almost at the ceiling. And I prefer the growth pattern of that one compared to this one. So yes, that makes 20 plants that I will be removing from the collection, and it actually makes me feel better about where everything's going. And plus I want to order some more plants, of course, this year. And you know, it's difficult getting rid of plants. It's always really difficult. Some of the plants that I've had in the past that I've purged in previous purges, it was really sad getting rid of those plants. That I was very emotionally attached to a lot of them. They all have like a little story or something, but I don't know, like memories can be kept inside your head. You don't necessarily have to have all the clutter in your home. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm going this year. I have too many shoes. I have way too many clothes. I've got way too many books. Like I have a lot of my books out, but then I've got 4 boxes of books. Got a lot of clutter and craziness. And I mean, this is a plant channel, but let me know if you would be keen on taking that journey with me, and we'll do a declutter of the actual house, the flat. Leave that in, just put little house. If you don't want to write something, just put house with a tree, you know that emoji. To let me know if you'd like to have a look at the rest of the junk that I collect in my home. Thanks so much for hanging out. Do give me a thumbs up, as per usual. Really helps with the algorithm. It really does help me greatly, so that we can grow this channel. So yes, do that. Give me yeah, so give me the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Obviously, the more the merrier. And yeah, that's it really. Have a fabulous week. I will see you here again very soon. Until then, bye.